All right, so we finally made it. Let's enter these ruins and see if we're at the right place. It's been a while since I've been here. The only reason I came here in the past was to get my Incamdo hammer, but I mean, I'm just too high of a level. This place is actually kind of cool. It has like fishing, combat, and a couple of other training methods that you could do here. Hi again. I'm sure you have plenty of questions. I'll do my best to answer them. Do you know about the Whisperer? Okay, so maybe I wasn't supposed to take off just yet. Maybe I was a little too hasty, right? And I kind of screwed myself there. Okay, we're back in the installation. So we've already asked about the Whisperer. Let's try Vardorvis. Vardorvis, designation ally, race vampire, rank Carnifex Maximus, status unknown. Last known location, Lasar. So he was here, right? Notes Carnifex Maximus Vordovis departed Lasar and traveled west in pursuit of a high value target. Jan Rith Lovakenj, status unknown. Okay, so maybe he went. What's that place called? Lovakenj, as in, there you go, Great Corin. That's it. I can't imagine there's many others. I've never been myself, but I do remember one of the other archaeologists, Elisa, I think is her name, saying she'd visited Lovakenj. I suspect she probably didn't encounter this Vardorvis while there. No, I imagine not. Still, from what she was saying, it sounded like she did spend time researching the history of the local area. I suppose there's worse places to start. Do you wish to specify another search term? No, because I don't know what to type. So let's see. Vardorvis and the Whisperer are done. Perseria is next. Perseria, designation ally, race, siren, rank, prefectus classis, status, presumed deceased. Last known location, Eastern Sea. Notes, prefectus classis Perseria. Perseria's ship was lost to the abyss at the battle for the eye. She's presumed deceased. That is actually kind of cool. Battle for the Eye? I've never heard of it. Let me tell you a little story, Dr. Bannikin, about a not so fun minigame. I think I know what it's referring to. There was a great battle at the Temple of the Eye long ago. A rift to the abyss was opened as a result. The abyss? I've only ever heard legends of the abyss. What did the legend say? Nothing good. Yeah, that sounds about right. Do you wish to specify another search term? And lastly, Duke Sakelas. Ally, race, Thonian, whatever that is. Rank, Legatus, acting Legatus Maximus. Status, alive. Last known location, Gorok Prison. Okay. We might be going into the wild for this one. Notes, Duke Succulent has taken informal command of the remaining forces of the Holy Empire. That is, this could be trouble. Informal command. Seems this Duke was quite important. And unless the Zerosians had two prisons of the same name, I think I know where the entry to this one is. You do? Yeah, it's in a dungeon under Wise. Okay, never mind. Bullet dodged. We ain't going to the wild today, boys. I had quite the adventure there not too long ago. Fascinating. Hold up, hold up, hold up. So is this guy behind that door that in the man, I don't remember what the quest was, but there's this, like a specific door that there's a bunch of people guarding. I wonder if this is who's imprisoned back there. Well, I think that's all the information I needed. And quite the glut of information it was. I've never heard that before. So I suppose you intend to try and discover what happened to these four individuals. Uh, Possibly. Do you think that's a good idea? Absolutely. You have an opportunity here to uncover some lost history of the Zarosian Empire. You can't say no to that. Well, I'll be sure to let you know if I find anything interesting. I'd appreciate that. Anyway, time to see if this golem has what I'm after as well. And what might that be? Dr. Bannikin uses the golem to search for something. Hmm. Find what you wanted? Yes and no. It's not the definite it's not the definitive information I was hoping for, but at least it rules out some options. I need to consult with a good friend of mine on this. Forgive me, but he lives quite far from here, so best I don't delay. Of course. Let me just turn a blind eye to what you possibly might have asked, Dr. Bannikin. Thank you. Thank you for your help, adventurer. I hope we meet again soon. I have a feeling we will. Dr. Bannikin departs. I wonder what it was that he was searching for. Please specify a search term. Oh, look at the big brain on us! Repeat last search. Checking. Data found. Outputting now. Frostenhorn. Designation artifact. Status unknown. Last known location. Centiston. And the notes. The Frostenhorn has been missing since the loss of the Pontifex Maximus. It was removed from Centiston by unknown individuals. Status unknown. This is pretty futuristic stuff for my medieval fantasy game. I don't know how I feel about this. But I guess that's it. So let's check our quest log. We have quite a few places to visit, it would seem like. Okay, so using the information obtained from the dig site, I can now hopefully crack down what happened to the four individuals whose statues I found in the ancient vault. So Vardorvis, I need to find out what happened to him. The information I found at the dig site implied to Corinne Elisa, one of the dig site archaeologists, apparently visited the kingdom recently. I should see if she can help me. Okay, we don't care about most of these. This is what we're here for. I need to find out what happened to the Whisperer. The information I found at the dig site suggested she was based at Lasar. Although Lasar has long since been destroyed, it's possible the city of Camdozal beneath Ice Mountain was built atop the ruins. Apparently, some archaeologists recently set up a dig in Camdozal. I should see if they can help me. Now, there definitely weren't no archaeologists the last time we were there, and we were there a minute or so ago. But through RuneScape magic, they might be there now. Let's go take a look. All right, here we are back at Ice Mountain. This time, hopefully, there's some archaeologists there waiting for us and not just an Incamdo dwarf. Let's step inside and see. Uh, I don't know. It's not looking good. Okay, hold on. Here's somebody. Helena. Helena and Prescott. Hi. Hello, sorry, I'd love to stop and chat, but I have a new find that I need to work on. If you need anything, I'm sure Prescott can help. Uh, okay. Prescott, my man. Hello, look at this place. Isn't it amazing? I mean, it's all right. Yeah, it looks good. It sure is. Not every day you find yourself in a lost city. So what can I do for you? Does the name Lazar mean anything to you? It was an old fortress that once existed here long before Camdozal. I'm wondering if there might still be some traces left down here. A ruin within a ruin. How exciting. We have found the odd thing that doesn't seem to be dwarven in origin, but it's still early days for us here. So we haven't been able to learn much yet. One that was particularly interesting was this strange icon I found in the mine. The archaeologist shows you an unusual icon. It's a hand. Could be a lot more to find over there, but I must admit, I haven't been back since. Well, since what? It's probably nothing, but there's this big sinkhole on the other side of the mine. I'm probably just being silly, but I'm sure I heard a voice coming from inside. Interesting. Was it perhaps a whisper? And if I wanted to go down this hole? Go down the hole? You're far braver than I am. There's plenty of rocks around there. I'm sure you could tie a rope to one of them. You'd need a pretty long rope, though. Here, you can use mine. The archaeologist gives you 9 million feet of rope. Hey, thanks. Okay, so he said on the opposite side of the mine. What exactly does that mean? We're in the exact center. Maybe it's this thing like all the way up here, right? Because that looks like a giant hole if I've ever seen one. Yeah, here we go. This is a giant pit of despair. All right, so let's slap this rope onto this very uh fortunately positioned rock. And I mean, I feel like I would need a lantern, right? But maybe not. Let's try this. Lasar Undercity. Oh, that's nice. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I examined. Oh, look at that. I got a whisper. Come, come, come. Down into the depths. Come. I wonder, I'm actually going to leave this open because I might get more little dialogue. Wow, look at that. Look at how good this is right here. Now that's a thumbnail and a half. Okay, let's get down here and see what's going on. Ooh. So there's a puddle here. It's a puddle of strange goo with a bunch of black vines creeping out. There's a teleporter that I can activate. I kind of don't want to. Superior shadow torch schematic in the distance. Huh. And a shadow key. Okay. So that tower's closed. This one's open. Look at how good this looks. There's a little balcony and everything. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Okay, let's keep climbing up. See what's in here. Okay. I wonder why there's this little ledge right here. All right, so far nothing out of the ordinary. It's just a very well-preserved city. There's a drain and some kind of body of water. I wonder if I have a map. I do. Okay, so residential district, science district, and a sunken cathedral. This is awesome, man. Can I? Okay, so I can go in here. Never mind. I can't go in here? Apparently I can't reach the door. That's all right. Activate teleporter. You activate the teleporter. So now I guess I can just teleport here freely. Maybe I should have activated the one on the terrace earlier. Drink from the strange pool. Is this going to recover all my stats? Oh, it's a stamina potion. That's pretty cool. I feel like I'm going to have to run a lot, but I mean, as long as that's there, that's fine. So there's some more, let's say, corruption right here. Another shadow key. I kind of feel like I should turn off that plugin, but I don't know how much that is like exactly spoiling for me. So lastly, there's this little spot over here that, although very nice, it doesn't look like it offers anything of significance. Okay, so just like looking at the top of this building here, it kind of seems like maybe some kind of like weapon testing facility, or I don't know. It looks like it's very heavily defended. So there's a shadow key. Let's pick it up. Looks very cool. A strange key that seems to flicker in and out of existence. Let's feel the key. The key pulls towards the northeast. Okay. Let's just run for a little bit and try again after we take a little sip from the pool. All right, let's feel. The key pulls the northwest. Okay. I just heard something like an earthquake. Let's see if it opens this. It does, but is that specifically for this key? To the east? Okay. So maybe it opens this door? The doors are locked, but you can't actually see a keyhole anywhere on them. What if I use this key? Okay, never mind. Despite the giant padlocks there, it doesn't look like I can open them. All right, so we're back in the Lost City here. I activated the teleporter on this terrace. I am going to take a sip from this pool first, though. Or a couple of sips. I did do a lot of running just to get here. So there we go. Let's use the teleporter and see how this looks. Northern Science District. And here we are. And now that we are on the Ancient Spell Book, let's see if we can even gain access. No, okay, so, what would I have to do, I wonder? Maybe I just can't use this one yet, because I did see a, what was it, shadow? I did see a shadow key on the other, like in the residential district. Maybe I have to go there first. So I'm now in the residential district, and oh, hold on, look at this. Examine, what does that say? An ominous statue of a powerful Majorat. Oh, it's moving. Oh my gosh. I thought it was staying still. Okay, that's cool. Let's open. Can I open this door? Apparently, these stairs don't actually work. And I can't reach that. So, something I'm curious about is there's drains everywhere. Peer into the void, it says. So, hold on. Maybe if I just go this way, maybe I don't even have to do anything with these keys. Whoa! What was that? Huh? What happened? Where am I? And who are you? Oh my god, what are you? I am Ketla. I found you wandering the streets. It nearly had you. You were nearly lost. It? What are you on about? An unknowable stranger with 1,000 faces, an endless ocean where the lost swim, a fissure in fate that exists beyond time. It twists its ways into your very soul, devouring all that you are until, by the time it's done, only one question remains. Do you think you can save them?
What the? What'd you just say to me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes it becomes difficult to resist the call. It gets harder with every day that goes by. So is she another Incamdo dwarf? I wonder. I mean, she looks like it, right? Resist what? Like, what is it? Yeah, it wants my soul, and I fear it will soon have it. My strength is leaving me, and I cannot hold it back. This city will be my doom. So just leave, bro. But then why not leave? I'm guessing you're an Incamdo dwarf, right? A survivor from Camdozal? Others of your kind still live. Well, To be fair, Thurgo is an Encamdo dwarf as well, so there's at least two. You could leave this place and join them. Others still live. I feared I was the last. Well, well then, that is all the more reason to stay. For the good of my people, for all people, it has to be stopped. If you're talking about the Whisperer, I'm your man. Maybe I could help? I'm a pretty good fighter. I'm sure I can deal with whatever this thing is. Your weapons are worthless, noob, scrub, loser, get good, lol, 420, blaze it. It is not an evil to be slain. Then how can we stop it? This totem right here. It links our world to the shadows, to it. The shadows? As in the shadow realm? Ugh. You know of the shadows? Hold the phone. That actually just clicked in my brain. That's not a joke, but there's a specific ring you can get that lets you go or at least see into the shadow realm, if I remember correctly. More than no, I've been there. I have a ring. There it is. That lets me do so. I actually kind of destroyed that ring. I need to go get a new one. A ring. I must see it. Of course. I don't have it with me, but I can go and fetch it. Yes, my precious. Bring it to me. Can I talk to you and learn a little more? Because I don't think you were here originally, were you? Do you have the ring? Nope. Please bring it. I must see it. Okay. Search workbench. You search the workbench and find nothing of interest. Okay. Can I go upstairs? I can. It. What's the point of this? Okay, I can go upstairs again. A pretty nice bed, I ain't gonna lie. Everything else don't look too good, but this bed looks really comfy. Oh my god, there's a dead body in the corner. So at least now we know that for this area that we're currently going through, I don't believe we need to be on the ancient spell books, so that's cool. We can go back to having unlimited teleports, basically. Okay, and here we are. This gentleman, Rasolo, excuse me. Many thanks for returning my heirloom. Want to buy something? No, actually, I lost that super fancy ring you gave me. Then by all means, take another. Only a foolish merchant would give away his only stock. I appreciate it. Okay, so we got the ring now. Okay, so back to the Lost City. All right, so we're back in the city. We just need to make our way back to the dwarf. However, a sinister thought creeped into my head that since I want to like farm this boss for the pet, will I have to do that run every single time from Falador? Okay, hi, Ketla. Do you have the ring? Yes, this time I do have the ring. I show the ring to Ketla. Where did you get this? Some guy by a waterfall? A wandering merchant gave it to me. I never asked how he got it. There's a great power to this ring, but the shadows here reject it. It must know the ring is a threat. So the ring is useless? On its own, yeah. The ring can see into the shadows, but it is not of the shadows. However, I have something that is. Ketla shows you a fragment of strange black stone. A shard of the totem, too dangerous to use on its own, but with the power of this ring, perhaps I can make it safe. I almost thought that said cafe. Sounds like it's worth a go. Give me a moment. Do it, Ketla. Do it now. There, it's all done. Only took literally a second. The fragment should be safe to use now. So what can we do with it? You said the ring let you enter the shadows, but that is not the case. It simply allowed you a small glimpse into their darkness. But it rules the shadows. To overcome it, you must enter the shadows as well. The fragment will allow you to do so now. Cool. So I can use this fragment to enter the Shadow Realm. A lot of danger entering the domain of this, whatever it is. Yeah, yep, that is true. Once you enter the shadows, you will be at its mercy. Unless you long for the eternal sea, you would be wise not to stay for long. Give me that sea, baby. That's concerning. It is the only way. You must enter the shadows and destroy the totem. But where is the totem? Its power is strongest in the sunken cathedral. That is likely where the totem will be found. And I'm guessing I won't just be able to walk on in there. No, it has blocked the way. You will need to clear the path with cleansing flames. Cleansing flames? Like a tinderbox? The fire of our world will do nothing in the shadows, but the old inhabitants of this city, they tried to fight off the inevitable darkness. They created things that could help you. If you find their old schematics, bring them to me. I can use them to create new tools for you. Alright, anything else I should know? The fragments won't just work anywhere. To enter the shadows, you must use it where they are strongest. Seek out the places where that is the case. You will know them when you see them. She's probably talking about the black vine goo areas. We probably stand in the middle of that and use the ring. And what about leaving again? That is thankfully easier. The fragment will let you leave the shadows whenever you desire. Be sure to use it before darkness claims you. Ketla gives you the Blackstone fragment. Good luck. Hey, thanks. Okay, so... I mean, this is all pretty interesting so far, right? Before we go off on our little adventure into the Shadow Realm, let's probe Ketla here, see what's going on. How did you even end up down here? You know of Cam Dozal. That means you have seen what became of our home. I have. When the barbarians came, many tried to fight. I should have fought with them, but I turned away. I had a duty to my people, but I abandoned them. The barbarians had blocked all exits, so the only way to flee was down. I hid down here while my people died, but now I pay the price for my choice. There are worse things than death, and this city is home to them all. You shouldn't feel guilty for fleeing. Your people had no hope against the barbarians. You misunderstand. Fleeing was not the cause of my guilt. My punishment is for what happened next. What do you mean? It is best you do not know. Please, let us speak of something else. All right, so pretty heavy stuff so far with our friend Ketla here. So let's see what else we can ask. What do you know about this city? Lasar. That is what they call this place. It was once home to some of the greatest minds in the world. I knew about the fortress of Lazar, but I had no idea a city was here as well. It seems they kept it hidden on purpose. This city was a place of discovery, where magic and science were practiced in equal measure. They did not want their secrets falling into the wrong hands. I guess that's how this place is so well preserved. No one even knew it was here. Yes, they remained hidden down here long after their fortress fell. They were still here even after the construction of Kam Dozal. Their isolation kept them safe for a time, but when darkness fell, there was no one to hear their screams. Can you tell me any more about this entity? It is beyond our understanding. It exists in the shadows, and there it should remain. But the black stone is like a blade. It cuts through into our world. Black stone. Yeah, the one she just gave me. It comes from the shadows as well. It holds a great power, and many have tried to use it, not knowing the cost of doing so. Is that what happened here? Yes. They were studying the totem, but in doing so, they followed in our footsteps, dooming their city. Followed in your footsteps? But it wasn't black stone that destroyed Cam Dazal, was it? Cam Dazal was not the first home of my people. From a young age, we are all taught of the fall of Imkandoria, of the disaster that claimed our city. But down there, or down here, mind you, I have seen the truth. It was no volcano that destroyed our home, it was the totem. The same totem that's now here. Did it follow us, or did we follow it? Are we fated to be its victims forevermore, or will the cycle end here? It will soon be time to find out.